What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. You're watching the Get Up Show. Welcome back. I'm your host with the most, Sendes from Ghost. And we're back with another very special video. Today, we've got breaking news. So apparently there's been a shooter at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and they've apparently been shooting shots and busting. So today we're going to be going into that, but before that, let's introduce ourselves. Believe it or not, videos were edited using this Clipper AI, and with just a few clicks you could turn your video filled with awkward silence into a single video without them. Adjust the parameters to get a quick and effective way to speed up your editing workflow at videoclipperai.com. Testing out the Video Clipper. Video Clipper AI is going to cut out all the silent parts. This is the biggest problem with hiring services. This app fixes the biggest problem with hiring services. Customers no longer have to face no-shows, overpriced quotes, and not knowing who they're hiring. And if you're a provider, you no longer have to chase jobs with no consistent. Mint Soup changes all of that. Just tell the chatbot what you need and it'll handle all the booking details for you. Every provider ID is verified before being active, and you get real photo proof when the job is done. You'll even know if the provider actually showed up, and if they cancel, don't worry about it. Your job will be reassigned to another verified provider. Visit mintsoup.net to sign up for free today. So today we've got the recent shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. This is usually a dinner that, has some presidents being roasted live, but it was recently interrupted by a lone gun. But a lot of people are saying that this is a hoax, this is conspiracy, this is staged. But I want you to decide for yourself when you see some of the footage from that day. So as you can see, this is the Secret Service reacting to all of this happen. It looks real. They're doing all the drills and everything like that. They're doing their thing. But let's take a look at the comments real quick and see what some of them are saying. Because again, it does look real, but it's for some reason not. I don't know why to this path that are happening, but fortunately that's where we're at. So they say chaos erupted at the White House correspondent as reports of gunfire forced security to immediately escort DJ Donald Trump and JD Vance. The unexpected incident sent shock with a high profile, leaving attendants concerned for their safety. Authorities quickly responded, securing the area, and launched an investigation into the source of the shot. While details remain unclear, the incident highlights the constant security challenges surrounding major political. As updates emerge, the focus remains on ensuring the safety of leaders, guests, and staff present during the alarming situation. This video is not used for any profit. Anyway, so as you can see, it's one of the many challenges surrounding major political events. In the most recent news, JD Vance, one of Trump's advocates at one point, he was assassinated during a public, and even Trump himself has in the ear. I don't know how that's possible. Trump himself has been shot in the ear live in action while on stage, right, by a sniper. So there presents a lot of challenging political events, and these are things that's happened throughout his political campaign by other political rivals. But honestly, I was thinking this earlier. You look at the past, right? The past outside of Trump, how many active assassination attempts have? Granted, they say it was also, which I'm pretty sure he just got hand from the pre-Bush, George Bush. But we've never seen this many attempts political U.S. But like it just how. But anyway, let's look at some of the. So look at Trump. Okay, I can't stop. Pretty sure Secret Service priority was to save Vice President for honestly, I don't know if anyone noticed that. They literally got JD Vance out for Trump. I'm not sure if you noticed that. Literally. I'm guessing it was just the first Secret Service agent in that vicinity that caught wind of what was happening, or just realized, oh shit, let me get the nearest political candidate. It could be that, I'm not gonna eliminate that possible happen, but this didn't add to the validity for better. Trump had to stop for a poop real quick without securing its own safety, offering protection. Honestly, that's why I was saying we've never seen this many attempts active president, right? At least in our most recent lifetime, we haven't seen that till. And I feel like it just correlates with the distrust of the government, the wars that we're fighting, that we're waging overseas with nations who literally don't even want war. But let's continue. What else happened? As you can see, at first a lot of people are startled, but their initial reaction was more like what's going on than oh shit, there's an active shooter. So I'm pretty sure not everybody knows what's going on. Now, the thing that was actually worrying was so apparently they did catch a breaking news shooting suspect cleared target trying. How come these guys always somehow have a manifest? Like they always have a written reason to why they did something. Like how come they always happen to like every person who's on a suicidal attempt has to write it down? And why? This is really what made him. Why is this guy shirt? So he just decided out of all the things to be able to fit in to infiltrate or whatever he was doing. I'm not saying he was doing some Mission Impossible type thing where he has to put on face. But this guy took his shirt before going into this building, or did he take his shirt off? Like what's going? Like it's almost as if he wanted to be caught. So it actually makes it feel even more stable. It just does. But let me know what you think in the comments. But before that, I'm gonna give you one more time to like this video, because I gave y'all plenty of chances, because I didn't give you too many chances, and I'm not looking to give you too many more. Without like, I need you all to get this video to 10 likes. I need 10 likes for this video. But before that, I'm gonna give you one more time to give one to the contribution. And let's take a quick break to honor these sponsors videos.
This app fixes the biggest problem with hiring services. Customers no longer have to face no-shows, overpriced quotes, and not knowing who they're hiring. And if you're a provider, you no longer have to chase jobs with no consistency. Mint Soup changes all of that. Just tell the chatbot what you need and it'll handle all the booking details for you. Every provider ID is verified before being active, and you get real photo proof when the job is done. You'll even know if the provider actually showed up. And if they cancel, don't worry about it. Your job will be reassigned to another verified provider. Visit mintsoup.net to sign up for free today. Believe it or not, most of my videos were edited using this Clipper AI. And with just a few clicks, you could turn your video filled with awkward silence into a single video without them. Adjust the parameters to get a quick and effective way to speed up your editing workflow at videoclipperai.com. Testing out the Video Clipper. Video Clipper AI is going to cut out all the silent parts
for this video. For the incident, so all of a sudden there's a manifesto. I know, right? Like that's really why is there always some sort of manifesto for each person they happen to get? Like, what's up with that? And you want to know what the crazy thing is? How come these guys are always caught alive? Like, meanwhile, people are literally getting stopped in traffic, just getting off without due process. Have you noticed a lot of these times they don't even read Miranda rights anymore? Like, I haven't heard the word Miranda right in years. Now, they've literally skipped that step off traffic stop, civilians. Meanwhile, this guy, they have cleanly wrapped up with his hands behind his back and a photo to cap. Like, I don't know. Let me know what in the comment section. This is the second public attempt on the U.S. president's Trump's time, because it would make sense why they got Vance out of there soon. Trump didn't know. Trump should not know that there's gonna be a gun. Like, but hey, again, that's just conspiracy, bro. Not truth talk. This is fake news, as he would call it. But let's take a look at one more source before we end this video. Apparently, one of the comedians actually spoke at this dinner. Like, I saw her. Can I find?
This is the first time Trump is even going to the correspondents' dinner as president, but he doesn't have to worry about being made fun of because the event isn't being hosted by a comedian this year. They hired a mentalist named Oz, who, by the way, will be on our show.
No, it was Jimmy Kimmel.
So Donald Trump was too much of a snowflake to allow a comedian at the press correspondents' dinner. So Jimmy Kimmel did his own take. Here's that section on Hegseth and Kash Patel. It's pretty hilarious.
If anyone starts any trouble, fear not, because FBI Director Kash Patel is standing by. Waitress, can we get Kash a vodka soda and a booster seat, please? You know, Trump announced that he wants to reopen Alcatraz, and Kash was like, you had me at Alka. I'm not saying Kash Patel has a problem, but his designated driver is Pete Hegseth. Pete, the accelerator is the one on the right, and the brake is up. Oh, you know it. Okay. Pete's hair has more oil in it right now than the Strait of Hormuz.
If this guy was that cowardly, like, he didn't have the traditional roast itself, like, you're supposed to have a roast at this thing.
There you go. Later on, Pete's going to read us a Bible passage from Pulp
No
Fiction,
one
so
shall make fun of the
But
president
Pete's
at
working
his
hard
dinner.
to keep our country safe, and RFK Jr.
And then
is
someone
working
made
out to
fun of
make
it
us healthy
anyway,
again.
like,
Bobby Kennedy, this is
irony.
a crazy story. So years ago, he wrote in his diary that he pulled his car over to the side of the road to carve the penis out of a raccoon. His whole family was in the car, and his son asked him, Dad, why did you do that? Why did you chop the penis off a dead animal?
All right, I'm not sure. When I heard it, it was fun. But that's going to be the show for today. I just wanted to report on that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this conversation. Is it conspiracy? Was it staged? Is it conspiracy? If so, leave your comments in the section below, because I need to hear what your perspective is on it. But if not, present your argument. You know, it looks real. I know. It looks real. Probably is. But let me know what you think about that. And I look to see you all here next time. We out.